What's up, gang? Tuesday takedown after week one of the playoffs. The final four are locked in, and who's in it? Ya boy. Got a solid win over Bobby. Thank God. That motherfucker's had my number all season long. Just a brief recap of the week's action. I beat Bobby by 20 points. It was like 92-72. And Daniel's team unfortunately ran out of steam at the wrong time. A great performance by Jeff's team, even though Tom Brady didn't really do anything. Had a tough Monday Night Football outing. Jeff moves on to the second round to face Jordan, who had a first round bye. It will be interesting to see what happens because Carson Wentz is now down for the count. And it could be Jordan's season along with the Eagles who implodes. For the Eagles especially, I mean, Nick Foles is a good backup, so we'll see what they can do. They have a good team. On the other side, I now face Derek, who his team put up 125 on the bye week with 30 from Le'Veon. So I'll be doing a couple of things to counteract that. You know, putting in Big Ben just in case Le'Veon happens to get a passing touchdown. But I don't like my chances, and I'm kind of just happy to be here at this point. I've talked to a few people about how tough our league is, and I think for a $50 league, I'd put our league up against anyone's in the country. I mean, because we all care. There's no weak spots in the league. I think through the years we've all gotten a lot of experience as to how trades work, and I think our league is just pretty stacked from top to bottom. Everybody's setting their lineup, and it's good. It makes getting to the end a lot more fun. At any rate, it'll be interesting to see what happens this week. And we have a lot going on in the consolation bracket. There's still a lot to play for. Last week we had Dickie who beat Jim. No surprise there. Dickie went off for 115, as teams have done against Jim all season long. And then we had Chris, who beat Neville's. Neville's team actually came back pretty strong last night. And, Kenyon Drake and Devontae Parker. Yeah, Devontae Parker. Almost closed the gap, but unfortunately they couldn't. And Neville's and Jim's season is officially over, as is Daniel and Bobby's. But now we've got an interesting situation going on with the number one pick. I was talking this past year about how David Johnson was such a smart pick over Le'Veon Bell, and I might be jaded by the injury, I might not be, but Le'Veon is just unstoppable, and I think he is the clear favorite for number one pick next year. At any rate, the season's starting to wrap up. I know I owe some of you guys money, and like I said, once the season officially wraps, I'll figure out how to get that to you, and I cannot believe we're sitting here in the second week of December. So, that's all for this week. And, I guess I should do like a little prediction for this week. I like the farm to beat Win It for Wear without Carson Wentz. That's not to say that Jordan can't pick up a good waiver QB, but, Jeff had a great week last week, and his team is pretty loaded. It could honestly go either way. So it's not, Jordan, don't take that as a slight. I mean, I was 1-1 last week. I picked me to lose and Jeff to win. So this week I'm picking Derek to win and Jeff to win. And I'm not doing that in an effort to not jinx myself. I mean, there's no secret that Derek has a way better team than I do. And yours is more of a judgment call. So that being said, good luck to everybody this week who's still playing for something, especially those of you in the consolation ladder. That's all. Later, Toads.